Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. Welcome to today's collective energetic read. We are so honored, grateful, and thankful to be here with all of you. Welcome to our new subscribers. Welcome to our day ones, and to everybody in between. It is really an honor to be this channel for you. Keeping in mind, we are reading collective energies. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. Also, if you want to book a private read, thank you so much for your shares, your likes, your subscribes, your donations to the channel. All of that information to book a private read, to donate and contribute to this work, and to share, to do whatever you want. It's all in the bottom of this video. In the description box, you can find all of the donation information or the booking information. The easiest way to book is right through Calendly. We are so appreciative. For those of you that want to join us on Saturday, Saturn's Day, we will be doing our monthly, I think we did it for January, but it feels like I think we did it in the beginning of January. Anyways, we're going to be doing our monthly live. So if you want to come on our live and ask a question there, we'll be doing a collective live. We will be doing it on Instagram. We're going to wait to do it on YouTube because last time just like the commenting and actually being able to see who's on, it was just kind of just a friend still getting used to it. Let's just put it that way. We've done the format on Instagram. I just like the way it flows on Instagram. It's very, very easy for me to comment back, to read the comments, to see who's actually present, to look at accounts that are present. And so if you want to join us for that, we are going to be on Instagram this Saturn's Day. We're going to do it at 4 p.m. PST, Pacific Standard Time. So 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Can we do it then? we have some appointments, but yeah, I think that feels good. We're gonna go with that. If we have to change it for whatever reason, you'll know, but I think we're gonna go with that. I think that's the flow. 4 p.m. PST. And so we'll be there live if you want to come in and ask a question, get clarification on a situation. We will be there for you, my lovies. Until then, this is a collective read. We want to go ahead and get started by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those, something about Zika, something about Zanika, something like that. Something about cheeks, something about cheeky. Someone could have a nickname cheeky or cheeks or cheeky. You can honor whatever religious force. 311 was on the clock. I did also see it at 11 seconds, so 11 energy definitely present with that 3 energy. New path, new friendships, new collaborative groups, new alliances being formed in a situation. That's cool. New pathways, new Paul for some, RuPaul for others, but new pathways opening up. Very cool, especially when it comes to communities, collaborative. You could be meeting new people. You could be aligning yourself. You could be aligning yourself with different groups, that'll be, and something about a spook. Anyways, but honor whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. That's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. For some of you, you're going to church. For some of you, you could be going to a church, a new church for some. Because I am seeing the Hierophant Taurus energy. Or for some of you, you could be going to a new medical facility or shifting gears when it comes to medical treatment. Or a medical community is involved in a situation. For some of you, diplomatic immunity. I'm seeing the Russian president. That Russia energy has been very present for some. I'm getting also putain in French, but I'm getting Putin, like Putin. But I'm also getting putain in French. For some of you who speak French or a version of French. I'm getting le Marseillais. For some of you, you are definitely French, or you speak French, or you're very into French culture. I'm getting Le Marseillais. You like Le Marseillais, my lovies? I like Le Marseillais. I haven't watched it in a really long time. Do they still? I'm sure they're still going. Le Marseillais are present for some. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like the Jersey Shore of America, but it's like, it's French people and they're from Marseille, and it's that's funny. Oh, here we go with this. Somebody owes you money, my lovies, or you owe somebody money. They're coming to collect. They're coming to collect. Somebody's coming to collect. For some of you, got a lot of collections in your field. I am getting like they're coming to collect. Someone's coming to collect. They're coming to collect, my lovies. This bone collector energy for some. Someone wants to collect, my lovies. Who? Somebody owes a debt. They coming to collect. It feels like something really intense because they're coming to collect. This must be serious, and someone's delirious. This must be serious, my lovey. Someone was being a little delulu. They had no clue what they were getting into. Who's coming to collect feels intimidating, my lovies. The energy feels like intimidating. What is this? What is this? 0626 June. I did see it at 25 too, so the number 25 could be significant. The number 26, 0626, 626 could be significant for some. June 26th, a Cancer. Someone could be coming from a distance though. Cancer energy, the Chariot. Long distance travels. Someone's coming to collect. They're a debt collector, because I'm also getting bone collector. Someone's coming to collect, my lovies. I don't know who this is, but I haven't met them in the physical, but in the spiritual realm, they're not, they're coming to collect. You know what it reminds me of? When I was, Spirit's giving us when I was a child, someone was involved in some criminal activity. It's been present the last couple of readings, 7-11 on the clock. I was getting, when I was a child, and I remember that we were being watched by the feds. It's something serious for some. For some, it's something real serious. Real serious. The throat chakras are going and everything. We were being watched by the feds for a really long time. They built a case on my father, his friends, even my mom was involved in one way or another. At that time, no, but the time prior to that, she had gone to prison. But at that time, no, she wasn't involved, you know, so that covered her. We were kind of far, but they searched us out. So they came all the way from, like, they were following everybody that was up in New York, New Jersey, traveling. They followed them all the way to Rhode Island, where we lived. We thought we were kind of like away from everything, and they came and they searched the house. They raided where we lived. There's some shit happening for some. There's some shit happening. There's some shit in the field. Boom. Baikut, my lovies. That's coming in for somebody. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's for your fuck buddy. For some of you, it's for your fuck buddy. We did see a freaking organ trafficker for some. So someone's they're USDOT certified though. That's for sure. Boom, by Coot, my lovies. Anyways, let's go. Let's do it, my lovies. Let's give thanks to the y'all, to the unconditional love and mercy. Jesus. To you, to the y'all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. I'm getting San Antonio. To Mamá Mercé. To Mamá Mercé. To Mamá Mercé. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. Gabrielle, Tepapa Lekba, Tepapa Lekba, Tepapa Lekba, Te Elegua, Te Elegua, Te Elegua. Something about an insurance company. Someone owns an insurance company. To Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun. To la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte. To Kalima, to Kalima, to Kalima, to Ma'at, to Ma'at, to Ma'at. To all of the trusted ancestors of all of those connecting with this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted ancestors that protect and love and guide this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted ancestors of all of those that are connecting with this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. 11/13. November 13th could be significant. Scorpio energy, death energy, a transformation. 11, justice. 13, death. An ending of a procedure, or a procedure that's going to change everything. A judicial procedure, some type of procedure. But we're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you. Colocateur. For some of you definitely speak French, or you lived in France. For some of you had a roommate in France, because I'm getting something about a French roommate. That's colocateur. In French is a roommate. For some of you had a roommate in France, or a French roommate. England could be significant. Someone's traveled a lot through Europe for some, because I am getting Amsterdam. I'm getting I'm Czech. For some of you, you're Czech. For someone's Czechoslovakian. For some of you, someone's Czech. I'm Czech. That's what's coming in. For some of you, they live a life of sin. For some of you, Pennsylvania. I am getting Pennsylvania. But I'm getting Transylvania for some. Vampires involved in a situation. Oh my god. I am getting the Slovakias. All of the Vlakias. For some of you, the Vlakias. For some of you, certainly, Spirit saying, certainly. Ooh, you got blocks. You got an ending for some of you. Certainly, 9 of spades. Ooh, for some of you, something's ending with a well-meaning man, or there's something about a well-meaning man who's currently blocked. Karate could be significant. For some of you, you may need to take someone to karate, or someone needs to go to karate, but it's currently blocked. Or for some of you, something could be blocked because somebody is going to karate and they want to prioritize that. For some of you, there could be an ending of a contract when it comes to something like a martial art or something. For some of you, maybe having to switch a hobby, or something that you do as your practice. For some of you, you look at martial arts as a spiritual practice. That's sexy. For some of you, something sexy is in the field. Here we go with the sexy energy. Anyways, my lovies, let's do it. Get to it. What are we reading for, my lovies? What day are we reading for? We're just jumping right in. Is that a ring? The Ring. For some of you, The Ring. I'm seeing the movie The Ring, but I am Olga. Okay, for some of you, Olga. For some of you, there's a ring of some sort. People in some type of ring. But I am also getting, for some, they're vetting. For some, they're vetting for something. There's someone in a ring who's vetting for something. They need some type of a work. They need someone to do specialized work. For some of you, that energy came in. For some of you, you could be collaborating with a group or a team of people that are looking for someone that specializes in something. But it's an energetic thing. They're looking for someone. You know what Spirit was giving us? There's certain beings that are designed for certain things. And there are different ways for them to express their gifts, their spiritual, whatever they do. But there's a group looking for a certain being or a certain... this could manifest for some, you could be scouted, or it's like for some of you, there's someone around you who's being scouted for something, or this could be you being scouted, or you're doing scouting, but they're looking for someone with certain gifts or certain talents. Take that how it resonates. Something about valence, so something about covalence. This could be for research for some, oh look, he has a death tattoo on his left leg. For some of you, there's an ending of an emotional situation. For some of you, you could could hear of an ending with a father or something that really impacts a man that you love in your life. For some of you, someone could be going to prison, I have to tell you, and it could be part of a ring, but take that how it resonates. Oh, look, I like her pink pants. Spirit's pointing magenta pants. For some of you, magenta pants could be significant, or the color magenta, or magenta. I'm getting it like magenta. There's a magenta company as well. But 22 energy. So 22, we're reading for Gregorian February 22nd. Jupiter day, right? Jupiter day, yes. My back is itchy. For some of you, your back is itchy. For some of you, your bras are bothering you. But we're reading for the 22nd. So 2-2 energy, a state of duality. 2-2 is a master number. Again, 2 can bring in kind of like issues in groups as you ascend past a certain energy, especially with that 22 energy present. You could be changing your perspective when it comes to a group or a group dynamic. The energy, the forces are changing. I did have this bizarre dream. Someone, a killed horse, a very young horse. I saw like, it was like a calf. It was a baby. And they had it in the back of a truck. Symbolically, horses in France and in Europe, they jokingly say it's not like this person sent you the beef can't be that. For some of you, there's serious beef, I have to say. Like, actually, like, I don't know if you're beefing or what. I just think someone was, I don't know, some serious shit's in the field for some. Because I'm getting like when they cut someone will know because they know. They cut the heads off of the horses and they send it to their victims, pretty much, like, and it's a warning, like, that's like the warning shots, like we're gonna kill you. There's something serious in the field, I have to tell you. For some, there's something really serious in the field, and it could involve even maybe like because the way that I got a chilling story or something, because even the way that I got the child, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. Not everybody, I would hope, is living like this. It's gonna affect a child or a teenager. So for some of you, Theron or Theron or Therese or Charisse or Teresa, something like that. But it's gonna involve like something about Frank. It's gonna involve someone really young, like a teenager or youngster, but this person does have some type of gift as well. But anyways, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Jesus. It's giving me a stomach ache. Give me a second, my lovies. Fudge. One, two, three, four. Oh, look, it made the freaking thing spin and everything. I told you the energy's a little crazy here. This energy is intense. For some, there's an intense, tense energy, and it's going down. You saw how it went down? It's going down. Jesus. Oh my God. Anyways, moving on. Someone has the power of telekinesis. I don't know. Moving on, 1804. And the crow crowed 4 times. And 8 is a legal procedure or some type of procedure or divine justice in some situation, and a new beginning for some. Anyways, 22 energy is a master number for those that all of that does not apply to. 22 is a master number. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't, my lovies. 22 is a master number. You can look up the esoteric meaning of 22. 22 is excellent when it comes to, for some of you, you could be reassessing your emotional state when it comes to a connection. For some of you, there could be an ending of a relationship or some type of connection that emotionally was kind of really pulling to you, but not so much anymore. Things are kind of shifting in a situation. 22 energy brings in a state of duality, and it makes you question your reality. 22 energy is a very emotional, sensitive number. So some of you could be feeling very, very sensitive. You can be having a lot of intense dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. I always recommend paying attention to your dreams because there are a lot of symbols in there that will allow you to kind of figure out where energies are positioning themselves and how they're impacting your flow and then the collective flow as well. 1911 was on the clock. 1911 were on the clock. That's interesting. But maybe for some of you, there's definitely something about plurals and singulars. So for some of you, maybe you're kind of like feeling over the next, waves that you're riding, you're going to feel like sometimes you want to be in a crowd, sometimes you don't want to be in a crowd, and you're kind of going to like isolate yourself to kind of, it's almost like to reflect in a way. Maybe you're not going to do it consciously. Maybe you'll just be in flow, but you'll be jumping in and out of crowds to help you kind of to create a dichotomy as to like how you operate in one area versus another. It feels really interesting. And for some, this could have to do with even your siblings. Maybe normally you spend a lot of time, or you have some type of ritual that you have with your siblings. Like we every Thursday we do this, or every Friday we do this. But now you kind of want to maybe like change it up a little bit. 2011 was on the clock. All right, here we go, my lovies. Let's get to it. Let's do it. I am seeing that Jack of Hearts. So for some of you, definitely a brother, well-meaning men involved in a situation. I am still getting that karate or some type of martial art. For some of you, some type of Tai Chi. For some of you, Tai Chi or some type of fitness class. For some of you, you're attending some type of fitness class. That's fun. You've won, my lovies. You've won. We got certainly. Spirit insists. Certainly. Whatever you're thinking, yes, certainly. We're reading for my darlings. Certainly we're reading for you, and it is true. We are reading for you. Certainly. 7 of Spades. You have long distance. Oh. Certainly for some of you, people coming from a distance. King of Diamonds energy. Certainly you got long distance travels, international travels, people with foreign origins than you. So if you are, let's say you were born in the United States, people that were born in Europe, you have interactions with people at a distance. For some of you, regional travels, or people that want to travel regionally, international travels, people in uniform. For some, King of Spades energy, they will be traveling. For some of you, we have international. This is confirming you're going from near where you live to very, very far. Certainly you're going to be traveling. It's going to bring you joy for some, and it's going to be a surprise to you with these people that don't have your best interest in mind. For some, over money. For some, someone wants to come collect a lot of money. For some of you, Jack of Spades is a man, a group of men, or a group of men and women who don't necessarily have your best interest in mind in a situation. We have some type of surprise, a blonde female for some, or something unexpected, or blonde people with light hair. I am getting like Europe. I'm getting Europeans. But some type of surprise. There's going to be joy. We're going to figure something out. Guess what? I claim Mila Slavkovic commented. Mila Slavkovic. I told you that energy's in the field, my lovies. There's a reason for everything. She just commented, and we just got a notification. That's just some more confirmation. For some of you, you have visitors coming from a distance. There's going to be joy. For some of you, you could be traveling at a distance, and there are going to be people that are going to try to put certain things in your path, especially a blonde female, but you're going to be okay. You're going to be able to travel. You're going to have joy. For some of you, you'll be meeting up with someone in the military, or someone that works in a uniform. For some of you, you could be traveling with somebody, and you're going to have joy. For some of you, you could be traveling. Traboli. For some of you, you could be traveling with a lover, or with people that is kind of like flings. Like they're not really serious. Yeah, they're not serious. They're not certain at all. Let me drive. For some of you, you're going to want to drive. I'm kind of like, let me drive. You're going to ask to drive. For some of you, you'll be traveling with people that it's like, if you do have something happening with somebody, it's kind of like an F buddy. Like it's not serious. You know it's not serious. They know it's not serious. Eventually, this is going to fall out. For others, you could be interacting with people that are at a distance from you, and you're kind of negotiating something, but everything is going to be all right. It has to do with a lot of money, but you're going to be able to come to some type of a conclusion or a resolution with people that are at a distance from you, and that's good. Yeah, totally travels. So 10 of diamonds energy, it travels about an hour or so away from where you stay. For some of you, big changes when it comes to a home, when it comes to a withering. For some of you, you could be getting rid of things that are withering. For some of you, gardening. For some of you, could be prepping your garden and big changes to come when it comes to gardening. Big changes, 10 of diamonds are big things that are changing, whether it be your furniture, whether it be gardening, whether it be cleaning up. For some of you, spring cleaning is in your field. Whether it be getting new things for the home and you're spending a couple $1,000s, big changes when it comes to that. But also big changes when it comes to money. I am feeling changes in your money. For some, we got a 7 of hearts. We got a new beginning. So definitely new energy in your field. We do feel that, and kind of that dichotomy that happens when you separate yourself from the old to go to the new. 7 of hearts energy, a new activity, new changes. For some of you, a pregnancy. Someone around you could be announcing that they are pregnant. No beginnings, a reconciliation for some. There are delays, 9 of diamonds energy in this situation. A delayed face-to-face, delayed notifications, delayed news, delayed letters for some. We have really good news to come, coming in very quickly. For some of you, you'll be finding out very quickly that someone's pregnant around you in this present moment, super quickly. 10 of spades energy is like in this present moment within the next, we go based off of the lunar cycle. So three days before or after the moon. Let's say 3 days, within 3 days, you'll be hearing a news of someone that's pregnant. There had been delays in a pregnancy. For some of you, you could be finding out that someone that's struggled to get pregnant will be pregnant now. A young a bloob, what does that mean? A girl. For some of you, there's a little girl. Someone's pregnant with a little girl. 8 of clubs energy. For some of you, someone in administration could be pregnant. A young brunette could be pregnant. Someone that works in paperwork. For some of you, you have a little bit of money coming in. For some of you in this present moment, you have a little bit of money coming in about a situation. This is a couple hundred, no more than that, maybe a few hundred at most. But it's a little bit of money coming in. For some of you, a little girl, the pregnancy of a little girl. Projects. For some of you, 10 of hearts energy. You're working on your projects over the next few waves that you're riding. You got projects with a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind. A queen of diamonds. This energy has been very present. You have a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind in a situation. You're working on projects with this female in a work situation. Okay, so when the king of diamonds, for some of you, this is a boss. For some of you, this is a boss at a distance from you. The queen of diamonds, when the queen of diamonds and the 9 of clubs come out together like this, back to back, 3, 4, 7, New York could be significant. Someone could be in New York. When they come out like this, this is somebody, or the numbers 3, 4, and 7 could be significant. But if you do that, that's 4 and 7 is 11, and then 3, you can multiply to get 33. So this person can help you ascend. And this is actually what this energy is. So when the 9 of clubs and the queen of diamonds come out together, this is not a bad meaning female per se. This is the only time that, and I am feeling it actually very earnestly. For some of you, you do have like conniving coworkers, but they're not really that, it's not that big of a deal. Everybody's just kind of like in their own bubble, in their own space about what they want, things in their own race. For some of you work with a lot of different races, and there could be a little racism in the workforce for some. Okay. But here, this is someone who, for some of you, the racism thing is just because they live in their fear. It's not a big deal. I don't think you take it as a big deal. But here, when you have these two together, this is a female, a boss. It's usually a boss. It brings in the energy oftentimes of someone who's like a supervisor or a boss, or someone that's in some type of position of power. If this person's not a supervisor, they've been, and they're very lenient. This person's actually very lenient. It's coming in with an energy of leniency. This person, but they're very just, and they like the work done. The 9 of clubs to the queen of diamonds is someone that works really hard. She doesn't cut corners. She's very deliberate in what she does. She will go to bat for you, but you need to do things the right way. This person's all about doing things the right way, doing it by the book, doing it the right way. And you get promoted, I get promoted. What do we got to do to help you develop? What do we got to do to help you train? This is someone new to you for some that you're meeting that's at a distance from you. You could be collaborating with someone like this. This is someone in a work environment for some. This person can talk to you about a significant amount of money. This person is someone new to you. This is a young brunette for some. This person is going to give you really good news. Yeah, Spirit wants this to peak. The king of diamonds. This person's at a distance from you, or if not, something about a DILF. Okay. Or if not, this person, For some of you, you may find this person's husband attractive. This is what's coming in, okay? I would watch it. Something about proactive. Someone has a lot of acne. But this person is at a distance from you. For some of you, this could be someone in the military or in a uniform. This person's just very like about her work. 2911, she's going to help you accelerate something. For some of you, there are blocks when it comes to a situation. 9 of Spades energy, blocks and delays. We have seen that. It's been present over the last couple of days. Blocks and delays when it comes to the Jack of Clubs. Okay. When it comes to a DILF. And a MILF. For some of you, I think there are people that are married here. For some of you, you have a timekeeper. For some of you, you have a new timekeeper you're meeting, a timekeeper. I'm getting esoterically speaking, a timekeeper. This is a well-meaning man, but this man's a little immature for some of you. For some of you, if you're dating somebody, they're a little immature and they could actually be dating someone else. For some of you, but they, eventually you could have some type of, for some of you, I don't see a lot of love here. I don't see that you're too worried about love. There are not a lot of changes. If you're already in a connection, I feel like you're already in a connection. I don't feel a lot of love here for some. I don't think that's your concern at this particular time. Like if you're in a relationship, it's there. If you're not in a relationship, it's also there. Like I don't see a lot of changes per se. I see you meeting new people, but it's more like administrative things, work things, money opportunities. You have something here about your dad here. For some of you, your father's energy is present and you're, concerned with that, changes in your dad's health or moving your dad, or something about moving your dad is coming in for some. You're worried about money because your dad has to spend money. When it comes to these notaries, for some of you, there are notaries involved in a situation, multiple notaries. For some of you, there's ovaries. For some of you, there could be an ovarian cyst. You got blocks when it comes to a work situation at a distance. For some of you, you have blocks when it comes to a work situation at a distance. But there's going to be something that's going to surprise you when it comes to a well-meaning man. For some of you, if you have to travel, you may not be able to. Or if you have to travel, especially for work, there's going to be a well-meaning man. Or your father may have an episode where you can't travel for some reason. There's blocks when it comes to also a well-meaning significant other for some, because they're caught up with something else, or they're caught up with an ex, or they're caught up with someone who has a son. For some of you, you're dating someone who has an adult son, and they're caught up with, or their ex has a son for some reason this person wants to show up to. There's a little bit of drama there, and so they're caught up in this situation. Queen of Diamonds. Yeah, for some of you, this is someone at a distance from you. This is a family member for some, or somebody that's worried about your couple. For some of you, you have to talk to a family member who's at a distance from you, who doesn't have your best interest in mind in a situation. We have 3 9s, so 3 9s is a significant amount of money. We do have 2 10s, so again, for some of you, there's a project that's blocked. For some of you, there's a porno that's blocked. For some of you, there's a project that's blocked at this time due to financial constraints. For some of you, there's a well-meaning man who you're going to communicate with about a work project, but it looks like right now it's an obscene amount. For some of you, can't invest in something at this particular time. Eventually, maybe, or there may be a redirect. You're going to meet someone new for some that's going to help you with this project you're trying to work on, because you're trying to like invest in something, but right now the money's a little too much with whatever the proposition is that this well-meaning man, he's a well-meaning man, but, or a well-meaning female, take it how it resonates, but it's just the finances are not there right now. Then you have these 2 people. I don't know, for some of you, they're coming in as crooks. This man's a simp. So this man listens to everything this female says, and they may not have your best interest in mind, but they may get you what you want at a cheaper rate. That's kind of what it feels like. And for some of you, this is a cheap date. Boom. Anyways, that was a lot. That's good. Oh, we do have, oh my gosh, hold on. We do have 2 jacks. So we do have delays in a situation. What else do we have? 3 9s, we did say that. Oh, we got 3 10s. 3 10s is satisfaction. So you are going to be satisfied when it comes to this project with these crooks for some. It's like, because, I I don't know if they're totally by the book when it comes to a situation. This guy's gonna get dropped eventually. I think you're just gonna have, like, for some of you, if you need like a temporary resolve for something, you're gonna have a temporary resolve until you can invest in something that's worth more and is of higher quality in a situation that's less neutral. Because right now this energy is like neutral energy, but it's like that's not necessarily a good thing in your situation. You're trying to look for something that's a little bit more, I don't know, fixed income. Somebody has fixed income. For some of you, like, if it's a father and moving a father, like, this person's on a budget. They don't have a lot of money to spend. This could be a retiree for some. In the preliminary that did come in, something about a Cayman. Here we go with these Cayman Islands energy. Or an older man involved in a situation, or a well-meaning older man or older female. They're on a fixed income. They don't have a lot to spend, like extra income, but I don't think these people care. I just think they think, like, how much money I can get from this thing. So you're going to have to, like, take the temporary resolve until you can afford something of higher quality, if that makes more sense. Anyways. All right, my lovies. I think that's good. I think we're good. I think we're absolutely good. Eight of Hearts, a surprise. Something unexpected, new people that you're meeting. Blonde female involved in a situation. A surprise when it comes to your King of Hearts. For some of you, you could be going on a date with your significant other or well-meaning man. Ooh, for some of you, a surprise when it comes to your mom and your dad. For some of you, your ancestors protect you. This is awesome energy. For some of you, your ancestors, they make me want to, like, your ancestors are very present for you. Aw. Protecting you from people who don't have your best interests in mind. Always. From this female who wants to, I don't know, disarm you. A young brunette involved in a situation. For some of you, you have to get a paternity test. Somebody needs to get a paternity test. There's a liar who wants to pretend like the baby is yours, trying to delay a situation. The baby is not yours, my lovies. The baby is not yours. You need a paternity test. The Hermit, a Virgo, could be significant for some. The Hermit, a Virgo, learning for your September could be significant. You could have gotten with this person in September, or September is going to be significant, or there's a baby that's due in September. The baby may not be yours, my lovies. I would get tested. 5 of Cups energy, you're going to be disappointed. Ooh, and you're going to feel betrayed. 10 of Swords energy. For some of you, I feel this has to do with a baby. And it came in the preliminary. The name Erica is coming in. The name Enriquez is coming in. 10 of Swords energy, a very painful ending after a long period of strife, of thinking, of trying to figure things out. A lot of thinking, ruminating about. And 5 of Cups energy, disappointment, feeling ashamed, feeling embarrassed, feeling like you missed out on something. Crying about what could have, should have, and would have been. Not wanting to, rejecting what is in front of you. I am getting rejecting the evidence, though. Someone's rejecting the evidence, and a chapter is now over. A Capricorn could be significant for some. A Capricorn. Something about Kaepernick. And you're going for a new opportunity, a new beginning. A new seed has been planted. Boom, my lovies. Boom. I think that's good, my lovies. For some of you, Ace of Pentacles, you have some type of new seed that Spirit is presenting to you. Nurture it. It can grow if you wanted to. It can grow to be your world for some of you. Ooh, it could grow. We got Aries energy here. The Emperor energy here. You have a beautiful new seed coming in for some. Maybe after a period of strife. Maybe a stable offer for some. Maybe a sudden change in a workflow. Maybe a sudden change in an empire, maybe a sudden change with your father for some, or a well-meaning man involved in a situation, but you're going for something much more stable, much more grounded. For some of you, I am getting like the king that protects his queen. Take that how it resonates. Oh yeah, the Gemini, your choice, the Lovers. Boom, boom. April to May is going to be very significant. April to June. You're going to get a lot of communication around that time from an officer, a judge, or some type of lawyer who is going to stand his ground, Archangel Michael. When it came to a betrayal that happened at a distance from you, or traveling, or on the internet. For some of you, could have been betrayed online, and certain people are under judgment for some type of an emotional plea bargain in a work situation. Boom. Or trying to emotionally manipulate an emperor there, and being foolish in a situation, taking a risk to try to get away with something. Seven of Swords energy, or lie about a child. For some of you, someone lied about a child, and they're under judgment. They're going to be seen for who they are. That's crazy. Anyways, my lovies, we're going to move on. Stay well, my lovies. Stay well. Over the next waves, we'll also be putting up more Libra. Libra keeps coming in. A Libra could be significant for your sub, but a judicial procedure. You have to give money, or someone's going to want you to give money for a child that's not yours. They lied to you. I'm just a messenger, Jesus. But we'll probably do Libra next, because Libra's coming in, and then we'll go from there, because it is what's fair. They live a life of sin, because it is what's fair, my lovies. And then we'll go from there, my lovies. All right, stay well, my lovies. Your sister friend loves you and adores you, loves you and adores you. Spirit friends love you and adore you, love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you, loves you and adores you. Spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies.